sprinting away from the 1,000 metre marker. Nice beginning, Sergeant York's there. Shanty's very quick. 7th Song, Mexican Cat Dance on the outside. Then comes Ramsay along the inside, Foxy Lady. Then Wiley's Lass about 4 lengths off the leader, Gloucestershire and Perfury. The favourite Ashanti is the leader by a length. Sergeant York is at the rail, racing awkwardly though, Sergeant York, with the blue blinkers at the rail. 7th Song is on the outside, then Mexican Cat Dance, Wiley's Lass, and behind that Foxy Lady. Top of the lane, Ashanti's the leader. Sergeant York's going for a run on the inside. 7th Song the outside. Further back, Mexican Cat Dance. Down the inside, Ramsay. Ashanti's now going to have to pick up. There's pressure from all sides. On the outside, running on strongly, 7th Song. Wiley's Lass also trying to get into the race. Sergeant York, Ramsay, they're right across the track. 100 to go. Ramsay on the inside, taking it up now from Sergeant York. Running on as Foxy Lady, but Ramsay won it. Second, maybe Sergeant York, and then came Foxy Lady. Number 1, Ramsay. Alison Wright, the Crusade. Carl Stradham, 11 rand 40 for Al Brunschelt, and wins it by 3 parts of a length. Second, number 2, Sergeant York. Well, that is already past the post, so we can't tell you. Well, let's look at it from this angle. Ramsay is on the left-hand side. Sergeant York is with the blue headgear. Just was a little bit awkward. I don't know if it had to check just before the turn, but on the way to the start also just brushed the rail here. And then number 4, Foxy Lady, running on nicely. Let's just see this. Ramsay will win it. The second position will go to Sergeant York. The third place, Foxy Lady, and it's far away there, but I think 7th Song, number 8, runs into that 4th position, and Wiley's Lass is also staying on. The tote favourite was number 7. Number 7 is Ashanti, came under pressure at about the 300 metre marker. So Ramsay 3 off the left-hand side, and this for Summer View Stud goes on to win it, and they win it by that 3 parts of a length. Until the running of the third race, back to the studio.
Second race has been run. That was the first leg of this afternoon's place accumulator. And Carl Stradham has steered number 1 Ramsay for into the winners' enclosure for Mr. Brunschelt and for Alison and Kevin Wright. He certainly looked very well in the paddock, did Ramsay, and the team were expecting a better run, and that is exactly what they got. Kyle, congratulations to you. The winners are coming thick and fast now. Tell us about the race and how it unfolded for you.
A big thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Wright for the opportunity. They gave me simple instructions to just wherever he's happy and try and let him to run on. He's sometimes can be a bit sour, and today luckily decided he wanted to run and he ran on nicely.
Is it correct that this is your first ride in a race for the Wright stable?
That is correct.
You couldn't have asked for a better start, could you?
No, it was a great start, and hopefully you can follow on later on today.
You've got 1 or 2 other rides left, Roy's Psycho and Hop, Skip and Jump, if my memory serves me correct. They both seem to have competitive chances. What do you think?
They both got good chances. Roy's Psycho comes to the 2000, which you enjoy, so hopefully he can reproduce his form and another big race.
Congratulations, and let's hope we see you later.
A big thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Wright for the opportunity, to the owners, to my sponsors, Ludam, and to the riding masters.
Well said.
Thank you.
Alison Wright into the winners' enclosure with Ramsay, and Alison, this horse is now its second start for you is a winning one, so well done to you and Kevin and your whole team. And we had you on the show, and we thank you for your contribution. You suggested that he would run a good race, and you suggested to include him in quartets. He's won, and he's won well.
Yeah, thanks, Warren. Just firstly, a big well done to Lyd, who is watching in Mauritius. He bought him off the internet, and yeah, like I say, his first run was a bit disappointing. He just sort of didn't take any interest, and I must just say a big thank you to Tash, who is the daughter of the people of Summer View Stud that bred him. She asked me about him and how he was doing, and I said I was a bit concerned about him behind, and she offered to come and work on him with physio, so she's done a couple of sessions, and it's paid off. You know, he's moving so much better, and he's much happier. He's like I said in the thing in my interview, that He's actually was gelded, but has been reinstated as a colt. So I'm not too sure what was going on there.
Did they put the testicles back?
I don't know. Either they didn't take them out, or he must have been a rig. I don't know the story, but he must have been a rig, and they gelded him, but he's been reinstated as a colt. So it's all a bit strange. And when you work him, he is a bit backed off. You know, Kyle came and galloped him, and as soon as you ask him to do anything, he sort of puts his ears back and doesn't really want to do it. But today he won a really nice race, and I'm just very happy for Lyd, and you know, he's been a great supporter, and yeah, just very happy for him. Well done to Lucas, his groom, and to the whole team at home.
Yeah, and he's hit the line running. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. It is a qualified maiden, but he's only had the second start for you. He's hit the line running, and you know, let's hope placed correctly, he might be able to burgle another one for the team.
Yeah, well, and like I say, his work at home is much better than what he had shown us in his race. So, you know, if he just brings his homework to the track, he would be a lot more competitive, and you know, he can go on from here. But just well done again to some of you stud who bred him, and to Hollywoodbets, who are sponsors. Thank you.
Well done. I won't ask you about the rest of your runners, because I'll tell the punters and the viewers later on. And thanks for your help.
Thank you.
Alison Wright, and there's of course the groom is Tanda Zolo, is the gentleman that is in charge of RAMSAY. He's already taken his horse and gone. He's taken his money, he's got that, and he's had his photograph taken, and he's grinning from ear to ear, as I'm sure is Mr. Brunschelt, all the way in Mauritius. Well done to you, sir. Some of you stud, you heard Tash's contribution to this horse's victory, and of course to the de Klerk family out at Some of You stud. Congratulations. This horse by Crusaders won, and no doubt made you very proud. 1, 2, 4, 8. Those are the numbers that you're going to need for the first leg of today's place accumulator. Race 3 is around the corner.